Hello, welcome to Triggered Care. I'm Alex. Today's video is going to be a 2021 year in review. I'm just going to discuss some of the big things that I can remember from the last year, and then what I hope to do moving forward into 2022. It's been a long couple of years, that's for sure. But in this review process, I think this year has been better than last year. Which, I mean, isn't too hard to achieve, but it's good that it's in that trend. It's going in that fashion that is hopeful. That's what that is. So, in the last year, I've only experienced 2 sexual assaults, which is significantly down from last year, which is good. I also abruptly quit 2 jobs due to psychosis difficulties, which is a big increase in psychosis difficulties. But that's probably due to the horrible year of last year creating so many new flashbacks for me to go through. Well, that eventually led to the first break that I've had since I left my ex-husband. I've been on break for nearly 8 weeks now, and I realized I needed to cry for a good while. And I needed to let out a lot of pain that I kept stuffing back and trying to work and do autopilot stuff through, which, go figure, my body did not like that at all. So, yeah, that was a beneficial break, although the emotional turmoil that led to it was very stressful. That's for sure. And then I had a few hospital trauma stuff a bit ago, which I haven't really spoken on that very much, although I was very angry when it happened. But that has also been a pain in my life lately, which is why I can remember that. It's been quite the year. I've completely kind of disconnected from news stuff for a good while now, because, it's just too stressful. So going forward, what my goals are to consistently work on being mindful and being considerate of other people. And that is partly because of my angry rambles about propaganda. But boiling it down, propaganda is used to elicit strong emotions from a population, to make them more impulsive, and to also enable them to project their traumatic pain that they hold within themselves onto something. Even though that pain doesn't belong there, they still set that as an example and set that as an option to put your pain onto whatever scapegoat issue that they want to do. But the best thing that I can do in that environment is to stay as calm as possible, to remain caring and compassionate and mindful of where all the hateful words are coming from, and not letting that infect my space, but instead trying to put out my own understanding, because I think that's what we need right now the most, is compassion and understanding and humanizing everyone, to fight the dehumanization stigma that's been going around about every group of people that you can think of. So, my goals are to stay calm and present, and to establish healthy endorphin and adrenaline habits. I'm still knitting. I've been knitting for a week straight since my Christmas video. And it's been good. It's been a good. Well, I don't know if it's been good. All I can remember is knitting, honestly. I close my eyes and I see knitting. And it's been comforting because the last week I've been going through a lot of emotions and trying to respect that while avoiding it. And I can cry and knit very well. So I guess there has been a lot of crying. So I have been weeping while I knit. But it feels good. It feels like a thing that I have to go through because I have a lot of tears. I have a lot of sadness still. And that's the thing is I'm feeling better, but I also cry every day and weep continuously. I'm overcome with emotion a lot still, but allowing space for that has been helpful. So yeah, 2021 in review. I mean, it was still rough. It was still rough. But that doesn't mean that it's always going to be rough. It just means that it's rough right now. And I've seen a lot of traumatizing things in the last few years. And that's not going to stop just because I'm trying to stay calm and present. I wish that's how it worked. And not that I'm going to expect it, but I think I've finally gotten to that point where it doesn't... I'm going to be able to cry about it when I see it instead of putting that off. And that is more comfortable. That's what makes me feel present. But also I'm not present because I feel like I'm flashbacking continuously. But I don't know. There's a discomfort that's usually there that has kind of lifted from it. I don't know how or why. Maybe I've just cried enough. I don't know. But I hope all of our year, I hope 2022 is a good one. I hope it improves. I hope my life continues improving. I think it will. I'm starting to slowly feel like myself, even through all the intense emotions, to be able to dive into hobbies and to still connect with my loved ones and tell them how much they mean to me and tell them how much I love them. I'm very grateful for what I've given, or what I've been given as well. But now I'm going off into glazed eye rambles because it's just been a really long week and I've been very nervous for next week. But thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you for everybody who shares and watches. And I appreciate everybody very much so. And I hope all y'all are having good ones.